Hi guys, so we are from eForge, right? So you have already watched our unboxing video. So here is the Nami Burn E Viper. Okay, so we are the official distributor and also dealer for Selangor and KL, right? So on the left side there is the on-off button. You can adjust speed modes, the modes and everything. Later I'll show you guys the presettings. It comes with a speedometer. You have your battery indicator. You can adjust the speed modes, right? And then you have a turbo mode over here. Later I'll let you know what is the functions. Signal lights left and right, trip. You can have tons of settings.
Your average speed,
yeah.
Your average max speed, and also the range that you can go through.
Correct.
So this is the current speed you're going to have.
Right, so there's tons of feature over here. On the right side, you can use the on-off button for the lights, signal lights, horn, right, is using a thumb throttle. Okay. Brake levers, you have nut hydraulics. Right, the frame structure wise is using a aviation aluminium brake. The motor is using a 1500 watt motor, front and back. Okay, but the peak of this motors, it can kick in up to 4200 watts both. So meaning that you have 8400 watts. Okay, the charging port is located at the front. Here's the charging port. And the suspension is using hydraulic coil shock, front and back. And the best part about it, it has the rebound adjustment. So here you can see the stem of the Nami Burn E Viper. It's using a full carbon fiber. Inside is enforced by aluminium also, right? And then when you come down here, you can see the folding mechanism is totally different. It's a patented design by Nami Burn E. Right, to unlock, you need to twist up the column. Right, you can see there is a cone structure over here. This and this fits properly when you put it down. Okay, and then there's the track for the column to lock in tight. Right, so you can see the controllers are located right in the front of the scooter to provide a better ventilation, better cooling, better heat dispersion. It's using scene wave controllers. Okay, the horn is located in the front. And the controllers are all having waterproof connections, so you don't have to worry about it. The battery is using a 72 volt 35 Ah, using all Panasonic cells. And then you can see the deck size. The width is about 12 inch. The length is about 22 inch. Okay, it has a very wide deck, so you can place your foot anywhere during the rides. And at the back here, you can rest your foot here if you're doing any speeding to provide much more stability for you. You can have a look. The disc brakes is using nut hydraulic disc brakes. The disc size of the rotors are 160 mm. Okay, now I'll bring you through the key settings of the Nami Burn E Viper. Okay, so once you turn on, at the bottom here there is Eco mode, Speed mode, or Sport mode, or D mode. D is the drive mode, and then you have Speed Sport mode. And then for C and X is Speed mode, or the speed settings that you can tune by yourself. How much torque you need, how much power you need, you can do your own settings for the Nami Burn E. Right? For P1 is the selection of the custom level. You want to do the custom settings on the X or C, it's up to you. Right? P2 is the screen brightness. P3 is the timer turn off for the scooters. Now it's under 10 minutes. P4 is the kilometer or miles per hour. 0 is under kilometer per hour. P5 is the battery voltage. Now it's under 72 volts, so you don't have to tune it. P6 is the magnet in the motor, so you don't have to tune it. It's under the factory settings. P7 is either you want a 0 start or a kick start. For 0, it's a 0 start. P8 is the tire size, 11 inch, correct? P9 is the cruise setting. 0 is non-cruise cruise setting, one is under cruise setting, right? So if you want to use the cruise setting during the ride, you can actually adjust the speed level also by just pressing plus and minus button. Okay. P10 is the yield information settings. This one you don't have to touch it. P11 is the controller's amp settings. You don't have to tune it as well. P12 is the controller temperature. P13 you can set based on your preference is that the scooter will goes into a eco mode when you reach 30% battery level. P14 is the password setting. So if you don't want anyone to touch your scooter, you can put a password under here. Okay, so now I'll show you more in-depth of the P settings for Nami Burn E Viper. Is that you can go into P1.1 to 1.7. Basically for this feature is that you can go into more in-depth, as in like the motor power settings. You can adjust the top speed, the electric brake system and stuff like that. So for P1.1 is that you can set your motor power from 1 to 5 on the acceleration. Okay, so on 5 is the max. If you want a better torque, you have more mountain to climb, you want to go a bit on the off-road, you can set the motor power to high. It's setting it to number 5. Alright, P1.2 is the motor on the rear. Okay, so you can set 5 also to have the balance. It's up to you. P1.3 is to allow the current flow on your front motor. P1.4 is the rear motor. P1.5 is the top speed. So you can set based on your preference. Now it's under 100. P1.6 is the electric brake system, or we call it the EBS. You can set it up to your preference. P1.7 is the turbo feature on the scooter. Turbo feature will only activate when during your ride you need to hold the plus button. Okay, you can go back to the normal screen. Right, you can see on the left hand side on the top corner there is a turbo icon. So now the turbo is on, but you need to activate it during the ride mode. Alright, this is the cruise control. Okay, your speedometer, your trip, your speed settings, your battery level. Alright, a lot of scooters doesn't have this, but for Nami, it has the battery level on the scooter itself. Okay, one more thing about the turbo feature is that if it's too hot, the controller, if the controller is too hot, it won't activate it. Okay, and if you want to activate the USB, you need to press the plus button, the menu button, about 10 seconds. Alright, you can see on top here the USB. This is the USB port, and on top here you have the USB icon lit on. Okay, so for the accessories wise, it comes with 2 chargers. Alright, so this is the Nami charger. Okay, you can see this is the original one. It comes with 2 chargers. This is the Allen keys. Right, one set, and then you have the warranty manual book, the Nami Burn E. Alright, so that concludes our Nami Burn E unboxing video. This is eForge. We are the authorized dealer for Nami Burn E in Selangor and KL. So if you are looking for this, come to eForge. Thanks for watching.